Wonderful. Was this something you would wear, or back in the day want to jump around?
Barbara was just saying she's gonna. These are actually Christina's shoes, and she's like, I'm gonna go ahead and just take these home with me.
I'm going to wear them home.
Yeah.
No one will know.
But well, you know what? And these were one of the things that gave me the idea. These are Christina's incredible shoes. She has a killer shoe collection, and these are one of them. And you know, we made a couple of maybe a month or so ago. We made those fur pom-poms that we put on the back. These little guys that we made, and you know, it's kind of petering off, and it's transferring into all different areas in fashion right now. So it started off with those big ones, and then it hit the runways where we saw Prince Schooler sent down the runway these amazing little, you can see there, just really crisp and clean detail. There's this one, and there's also a dress, which is what gave us the idea for the one I'll be doing today. And you can see that dress. It's a really beautiful t-shirt dress.
Oh my God.
And the pom-poms go up the center of it as opposed to just being a little trim at the end, you know? So this is really cool and super easy to do.
Do you think they're, when you see that you think of pom-poms, you're like, oh, it's a little, you know, kitschy.
Childy,
yeah,
totally.
But the way it's done there is very elegant.
Yeah, and that's that's very true, and that's really the way that it's being done is in kind of a grown-up way, and it's incorporating some of these childlike things into really grown-up fashion.
What materials are we going to need to make this besides our pom-poms?
Okay, so when you're going to buy your pom-pom, take a look. There are a couple different sizes. Not only is the actual trim, the actual size of the pom-pom different, but the binding is different. Now, if you're gonna sew it and you're not the best sewer, I would recommend getting the larger size because that trim is wider and it gives you more surface area. Whereas the skinny one like this can be a little bit more difficult to sew really well. And then you're gonna need your garment, whatever you're choosing to do. And if you choose not to sew, some of this, which is called fabric tack, it's basically like super glue.
That's for me.
Yeah.
I don't sew.
So I'm gonna show you guys the gluing option and how we're gonna do this. So this was a dress that I had. I'm gonna tilt it up a little bit. It just had this lace detail down the side, and so I've decided to add pom-pom onto the end, very much like that Prince Schooler.
Will you be able to wash your garment using the tacky glue?
Yeah, fabric tack you can wash. You can wash on a gentle cycle.
Okay.
So when you're gonna do this, I'm gonna scoot up just a little bit. You're gonna take your fabric tack glue and basically just follow the line that this already has. If you're doing it on, like, let's say down a button placard, you're gonna go down the line that it already has. So we go like that. We have a nice little delicate bead. And when you're doing this, make sure that you look at your binding so that all your pom-poms are facing the same direction so that this doesn't twist on you because it is so delicate. And then follow the line and just tap it into place.
And that glue dries clear, yes?
It dries clear, it goes on clear, it dries clear. You are going to be hiding the glue with the trim, so you won't end up seeing it, but you're just going to follow the line just like this. It goes super fast. This stuff dries really, really well.
And you could launder this, or do you have to dry clean?
Yeah. You can put it in the wash. Just do a gentle cycle. Now I'm going to finish the rest of that, but I do want to touch on a little bit on placement, different places we could do this. So I did it. This was a men's T-shirt that I got at Salvation Army, and I just chopped it and put this trim at the bottom.
That's fantastic.
I mean,
so cute.
it was a small man, but it was a man.
I was going to say,
it was a man.
Had to be a little tiny man.
Now, Christy in our wardrobe department made these. These are so cute. I'm going to put my hand here so you can see. Look at that, right on the bottom of her black jeans. So if you wanted to do something on denim, you could either do it. So let's say you wanted to go on the bottom. Keep in mind that you can either take your trim and put it on the outside so that you see that binding, or you could put it underneath so all you see are the pom-poms. That's going to be up to you. That's just kind of a design detail that you would do. Another place is you could just put it right there across the pocket.
Love it.
So there's one more tip, because as you were talking about the shoes here, I saw these at lunch and it made me so excited. There's Aquazzura is a brand that's making these amazing pom-pom fashion. If you want, there's the shoes. You guys, look at this.
Oh
just
my goodness.
Double stick tape
I'm in love with that.
and pom-poms. So if you have a pair of simple shoes like the ones I'm wearing, just go ahead. I'm not gonna actually do it, but you put your double stick right there and then just put pom-poms all the way across and you've got instant pom-pom shoes.
And then when you're tired of them, you just take it off,
Take it right off.